We live in a very technological world today. Even as a regular consumer, we have things available to us that are more advanced than the computers that sent the Apollo 11 to the moon. Among all of the popular brands from Sony to LG, the brand that everyone is the most familiar with is Apple. We would even bet that of all the people watching this video on your smartphone, the majority have an iPhone. Apple has grown to become one of the most successful brands in the world, carving its place into societies on every continent. From its inception, the founders had no idea how successful their company would grow to be. Now, they are a household name with a rich and interesting history. Welcome to Top 5. If you are new to the channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button while you're here. Also, click that notification bell. We are constantly coming out with new content and want you to stay informed as soon as a new video is released. So, let's go ahead and get into it. Number 5. Apple is the most valuable brand in the world. There are very few brands who have met the same level of success that Apple has. It is not only a massive success in America, but in countries all over the world like China, Japan, Germany, and Brazil. Because of their international success, they hit a number of financial milestones. On August 2, 2018, Apple became the first American company to surpass the $1 trillion market cap. It wasn't done there. On July 31, 2020, only 2 years after, Apple surpassed the $2 trillion market cap. It was also around this time that they overtook the Saudi Aramco oil company to become the world's most valuable publicly traded company. Number 4. It only took Apple 9 years to sell 1 billion iPhones. So how did Apple grow to such a tremendous height? From the money invested by Microsoft, Steve Jobs and Apple invested not only in technology but in pop culture. Since the invention of the iPod, people everywhere have clamored to get the newest Apple products. This is especially true with the iPhones. As new models are released, people give up their old ones to be a part of the in crowd. In 2016, because of their focus on culture and trends, Apple sold their 1 billionth iPhone, only 9 years after its launch in 2007. It is by far the company's biggest selling product of all time. To give you a better example of how big this accomplishment is, it took 8 years for McDonald's to sell 1 billion hamburgers from its start in 1955 to 1963. But these were affordable burgers. Apple pushed iPhones that are many hundreds of dollars each. Number 3. To protect its secrets, Apple is rumored to create fake projects for some of their people to work on. Apple has always been very tight-lipped and secretive when it comes to its new releases and technology. As the top dog in the industry, they have to be. One leak of information could cost the company billions of dollars. Because of this, Apple is said to create fake projects for their employees to work on from time to time. This works as a huge detriment to competitors, as this method leaves them all clueless as to what the next big thing will be. Also, it is a major deterrent to Apple employees. Other companies will pay premium prices to know the insider secrets. But because some or many of them may be working on a fake project, if the news leaks, it would be easy to trace the source of the leak. Being out of a job would be the least of their concerns after that. They could also face litigation. Number 2. Apple actually uses technology manufactured by Samsung. In today's market, the two fiercest competitors are Apple and Samsung. You can always count on there being an argument between fans of each brand. However, for all of the competition, it is true that Apple has used and continues to use Samsung components and technology, such as Samsung's OLED screens and Retina display. Even the iPhone X included $110 in Samsung components. Things are slowly changing for Apple now. The company has started relying less and less on the Samsung technology as time goes on. Apple has since been looking for other companies to supply them with parts they need. Before we get to number 1, don't forget to give our video a like. We want to know that you are all enjoying our content. Number 1. Apple has more cash than the United States Treasury. Depending on how you look at it, this is either a really amazing or a really sad fact. But in the end, it is still fact. In 2014, Apple reported to have had $158.8 billion in cash on hand. At the same time, the United States government only had $48.5 million on hand at the time. It bends the mind even further when we take Apple's rapid growth since 2014. Now, their value is over $2 trillion. Even looking past the United States, this amount of money probably accounts for more than the treasuries of entire continents. Probably the most mind-boggling thought is that the US Treasury could simply print more money, and it would still struggle to keep up with Apple's financial success. At this rate, Apple could end up being the world's biggest stock of money at some point. Have you enjoyed our list? What is your favorite or least favorite thing about Apple? Comment below and let us know. Be sure to check out some of our previous videos while you're at it. We'll see you next time.